Do you want to try introducing yourself again?
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I like this picture.
It's a great picture. No, but you're bigger.
Director, writer. Yes, I was specific about the order. I'm directing alum of AFI, the AFI Conservatory. I also have another graduate degree from SCAD, College of Design, and yeah, both film degrees. What else am I supposed to say? I'm not good at the bio part. I mean, I just be art. That's what I want to do. I just be art.
At what point did you end up at the campsite across from City Hall?
I don't recall. I do remember maybe it was I think it's ending up. I feel like you realize how triggering all this has been for me. Like the casual sirens and the explosions and the helicopters.
I think about that a lot more than you might think. I guess where I wanted to start was with where it kind of started for you. Kind of how you found yourself even wanting to leave your life, which was film school.
The killing of George Floyd has protesters demanding change, led by Black Lives Matter once again.
Girl I was semi-dating at the time, so she was going out there. I didn't think it was a good idea. So I went out there to try and find her on that first day out in Fairfax. That's when I got shot at with the beanbag guns by the cops.
Did you connect with your friend/significant other?
I have no idea. I don't actively remember the rest of that night.
Police officials tell the I-Team when a crowd is being pushed down the street, officers will not walk past stragglers or leave groups of people behind them, peaceful or not.
Some of the people I went to school with saw me on the news because, again, I was got shot at and they had the helicopter footage of it. And I think my mother may have seen that. My mother was very worried at the time, of course. I get that. And it was one of my teachers, former teachers, and don't necessarily. They boil it down to you're too valuable to be out there like that. You know what I mean? And I think that was what really fucked me up in a little type of way, because I never necessarily wanted to be I didn't know if I enjoyed being viewed like that by a white person, I guess. And it is a compliment per se. It's your perspective and your ability to tell stories and to portray that experience to others is of higher value than gambling my life on the front lines to possibly be another black martyr in the cause. But then, that was, I don't know what I felt like I was living for before, but that was something I was willing to put my life on the line for.
At what point did you end up at the campsite across from City Hall?
I don't recall. I do remember maybe it was maybe it was
We are live with RJ.
how you doing?
RJ is at Black Unity. That's actually where we are doing this right now.
I dedicate my time here at the 24-hour protest, Black Unity. We're occupying Grand Park, and well, I wouldn't say occupying Grand Park. We are a collective of independent activists who are also servicing the unhoused community around us. So we make sure that whatever donations we get, we make sure to redistribute them to the people around us, those who are in need, those who have less than us, so we can make sure that we are on the ground level rebuilding society in the way that we believe that it can work. When we were talking about the idea of revolution, a revolution has to be cultural and mental as well, and personal. And I think like this is a step of the revolution in terms of like trying to restructure the society in the way that you can think it works best. Well, we all got arrested, but the guy who organized it didn't. And I remember standing on that bus looking through that window, seeing him help the cops clean up after us. Shook his hand and they like went their separate ways, and then we went off to jail. If this doesn't work, then we're going to be asking for them to house us, because now we're part of the unhoused population. I don't know if I would agree with everything I said in this speech when I look back.
I think in general we've all evolved and grown because of what we've seen. Do you know what I mean? Like, what can you, it's what we've seen. I don't know if I believe in this shit anymore, 100%. I don't know if I believe in much of anything anymore. And I think that's where everybody is. It looks like he's got
Look at the statistics. That's one of the things. If you don't care about lives, if you do not care about lives, look at the numbers. They want to spend $108 million increase to the police budget right now. While housing development and emergency financing, among so many other things, are well combined are financed below the increase that they want to give to the police. Statistically, more spending on police does not make sense to me. That's my deep argument. We need to reallocate the money from the police financing into housing and community. It needs to go to emergency financing. There's leadership enrichment programs. There's a list of things. There's disability. There's general access. There's public accountability. There's drastically underfunded. What do you need another $108 million for the police? If you are truly about helping the people, if the city of Los Angeles is truly about the people, you would not increase that money. You would put it all through these other sources. You put it
He said, those are the people we're going to help first. So you help homeless people, you help poor people, you help people who don't have power first. And then, you know, if you want to have $1 billion after that, after everybody has a house, after everybody has food, after you've got all the basic things, healthcare, you know, those are the things we've got to concentrate on now, is not be distracted by the bullshit they're throwing against the wall, but to concentrate on things that affect us all and keep our eye on that prize and not be distracted by this, what's designed to separate us.
How do you think Ed would feel about what's happening in the current landscape? There's some good that's happened in the disability community, but where would you think he'd find as a political radical?
Yeah, his eyes would be gleaming with the opportunity. He'd use it as, there's a great need now. With that great need comes that great opportunity. He'd be plotting behind the scenes to connect people and to show what the impact is and put a focus on it. Get newspaper, television, coverage by the media and focus on it.
To end on, what would Ed say about where we are now?
A few things. First, he was always impatient. He would say, "No, we haven't done enough. We have work to do. We have work to do, and we need to do it right now. We need to get on it." I think he'd be very disappointed in a couple things. He worked closely to try to pass the Clinton administration universal health care. He'd be very disappointed that we still do not have universal health care.